Hey, what's going on, Swifters? It's Jimmy Swift here, and I've got a couple friends in the call with me, and this is the very first sort of behind-the-scenes episode for the Rise of EnderSwift. So, in the call with me, I've got Jevin. Oh, jeez,
Hello.
there he is. I've got Mr. 360 Games
Hey, what's up, guys?
and Dan21.
I want some cookies.
Some cookies. So where I'm standing right now, this is the hey, no spam in the chat. This is the obviously the jail cell that I started out in. And just before I get started, I wanted to tell you guys sort of a little bit get out of here, bro. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of a backstory kind of behind the series. And the reason I have Dan21 on the call today is because he's actually helping me with the actual storyline. So he'll get a chance to talk about that. No spoilers, bro. But in a little bit. But basically, we wanted to start the series in a jail cell, and the style that I was going for with the series was somewhat of voice acting, but more of like a let's play. So it's going to be kind of a let's play with an injected storyline, and that's sort of what I was trying to go with. So basically, we tried to record this, or I recorded this with the moody lighting on. So as you guys can see now, it's pretty bright, and I know a lot of you guys had complained in the episode that it was really dark, but we wanted to keep it really creepy. And if I go ahead here and turn on the moody lighting, you guys can kind of see really how different it looks now that we're actually in it. And it's really dark, obviously, but we wanted to go with a really creepy feel, right, Dan?
Yeah, it's like the whole point, like prisons and stuff. It's supposed to be creepy and dark.
So yeah, that's it. And obviously, like we built this whole thing. So then Jevin helped me wire this room here for the bread. You step on this plate and you get the bread, yada yada. And then I thought it would be a cool idea to make like a hole in this wall. Just sort of toss. Oops, it didn't work out too well. Toss the bread in there. No, get in there!
Sitting right on top.
I'm so glad I did this in one take. Like when
That's funny. I know that you didn't mess up on that because
I know. So anyways, yep, that's the jail escape, and then we sort of built this hallway. So what I'm gonna do here is I think Dan wasn't with us the night that the build happened, but it was Mr. 360 Games and Jevin, and then Frodo helped us a little bit too. So what do you guys you guys can go ahead and sort of talk about the build. I'll fly outside and show them.
I can't remember, Tim. Did I go down and do this tunnel here really quickly? I think like when we first started, I think I built down here and just dug it down, and then you filled it all in with the prison cells. But yeah, for this part right here, Chimney said he just wanted like a nice hallway, so it looks a lot better. I'm gonna change actually to the moody lighting just so I can show you guys.
Real quick, guys, this is gonna be posted on all our channels too, so check out everybody's view. It's gonna be different each way.
Yeah.
So anyways, go ahead.
So we're actually in a ravine right now. If we actually look at the window really quickly, Chimney even pointed that out in the video. But I wanted to follow the shape of it as well, and it kind of has like I like the whole curve of it. I thought it was quite neat. Chimney added in rooms here when he was looking through them, and even this little wall here. We even put we try to make it look kind of worn and old with the cracked, and you can see this pillar's broken and stuff like that. It's really simple, but these little touches make a big difference. And then the other thing that I did before Jevin hopped in was work on the staircase, and I was working on a little railing, just something simple, and then add a pillar here. And honestly, these tunnels actually took a lot longer than they look. This is actually about like 5-10 minutes of just going through, cutting it all out, and then changing all the blocks around, and put a little bit of light at the end just so it looks a little bit creepy. I think I'm on.
Yeah, we definitely paid attention to details. Like you can tell this hallway here. I mean, like you went with the brick all the way down.
Yeah.
And like that's the thing is like I wanted it to be very like well done, and like I know how you guys are in Minecraft videos. You're like you nitpick everything if something's out of place.
Very picky.
Yeah.
You always tell us. So I was like, well, not only for that reason, but also I want it to be the kind of thing where people can go back and watch it. And be like, wow, they really paid attention.
Yeah, because we could have just done the staircase and just been a staircase, but no, we wanted to add little things here and there to make it look just that little bit nicer. And then I started working on this, and then Jevin hopped in and he helped with the warden's office here. We just wanted kind of like a nice hallway, and then it just to be a bit epic. You walk down here and it's clear. This is the warden's office, and Jevin did the. You can talk about the redstone if you want, Jevin.
Yeah, I mean, redstone's pretty basic. I just did a couple wires behind the wall.
Break it through.
Yeah, no big deal. I mean, if you really go down there, it's just some redstone torches that just basically act opposite to open the doors. Not too much. And then we did the same kind of thing in here for if I can actually get in the room. If you throw something back here, then that opens piston doors back there, which Double actually built that.
Yeah,
room.
so I wanted to make a nice little room, like, it's the warden's stash, and so I spent some time making this room, added just a neat little effect to it that looked cool, and then I put this chest here, and in the video, I made it. Oh, stop laughing! Hey, stop laughing! Stop laughing! Okay, well, you were supposed to, but I got tired and went to bed. So at the end of the night, I wanted to just finish this off and then go to bed, and then you go in the chest, and there was supposed to be stuff in there, but I forgot to put something in here.
There was supposed to be an iron helmet in there.
Yes.
To take on my quest, and I had to totally play it off like.
You did a really good job, though. Actually, in the video, Chinmi did a great job acting that out and just acting like, oh, I guess he took everything with him. And anyway, so there there was supposed to be something in there, but yeah.
Yeah. And Jevin's on the Skype call probably with his microphone muted, going, "No!"
Basically, I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like I can't believe you forgot that. But it's
I know, yeah. So I had this epic room. There was like nothing in there, but that was about it. And we did a little bit of design in here. We just wanted a desk. The lighting's really simple. We just have hatches up here with some glowstone, just kind of as I guess like that drop ceiling effect, I think.
Yeah. That's what, definitely a drop ceiling.
And then we have the thing that opens up that little secret door. Then that was about it with the warden's office. Pretty simple and basic. Yeah.
So Dan, what you had wanted to say something a minute ago. What did you want to say?
I was just thinking, like, since you guys were adding like details and such, it's like it's also helping the story to actually get like somewhere. It's kind of clear that it's not just like crazy monsters that walk around and just eat you in this. It's like they have prisons, and they keep things like organized and such. So it's like real enemies. Like they have some plans, and they actually like it's helping the story just get it on.
Progress it. Yeah.
Now speaking of which, Jevin, would you like to talk about your experience in the creepy?
Well, let's go up there real fast first.
And you can do a little bit of a reenactment for us?
Because Jevin played the guard. You guys probably could tell. I know a lot of you guys in the comments on that video were like, "Oh, I saw the name Belmont 06 at 3 minutes and 16 seconds." And so of course you did, because you guys see everything. And but yeah, so Jevin, he played the guard. He broke the wall here. But anyways, yeah, he played the guard. So Jevin, actually, he and I were on the same Skype call. And what was happening was, as I was going through this, kind of like a mini custom map, it almost feels
basically.
Like. As I was going through, Jevin is a lazy man, and he didn't want to circle the Ender Pearl for 5 minutes. So
what I thought was going to happen is if I threw it down, I thought it was going to go away.
Right.
And I didn't want to throw it down and then have to look at my inventory. And by the time you came down here, I was missing it. And I'm just walking around this empty stone like a derp. So he's coming down the steps, and he's like, "Oh, I wonder what's down here." And that's my cue.
Yeah.
So I throw this thing on here, and it goes flying over. So I'm like, "Oh crap!" I pick it up again, throw it down. Keeps falling. I probably did it 4 or 5 times, and finally the last one, it lands like right there. But then it pops up on top, and I'm just walking like praying to God he didn't see any of that. So, and then he's like walks up, and he's like, "Ooh, what's that?" And I'm just like walking around like with my head down, hoping it's on the stand. Like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!" I just ruined that whole recording.
No, it actually turned out really well. And we did it on one take. It was the first take. We got really lucky, like I said, with the bread throwing in the hole and Jevin's little mishap down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to go wrong, isn't there?
Yeah, there were a lot of moving parts, and that's the thing that, like, you guys, that watching it, the final version of it, and maybe even subsequent episodes, I don't know, but like, for me to voice act like just by myself is difficult, but also then to voice act while I know Jevin is listening in the call with his microphone muted. Like, you try and do that with a friend. Like, it is hard. It is not.
It could have been making fun of you. Could have been doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Pointing, laughing at the screen the whole time. And
so what we're gonna do now, I think, is
show the outside, I think, right?
Yeah, we can show the outside. If you guys haven't gotten a shot of the actual ravine yet, where it's sort of built in, go ahead and do that, and then we'll take them up to the house that Jevin built. That my character, which in the story is EnderSwift. At this moment, it is me. It is EnderSwift. It's going to be just me as my voice, and the character will kind of evolve over time. But I didn't want to get too far away from who I actually am. I didn't want to act any differently than what I am, because I know you guys like who I am, you like my commentary, and I wanted to keep it, like I said earlier, more of a let's play with an injected story than a story with more acting than anything else. So that's the ravine, and then up here is the house that Jevin built, which looked really awesome.
Yeah, there was some added trees and grass on the way.
We worked on the outside of this for probably a good 20-25 minutes, trying to make it look really thick and dense, basically.
Yeah, we did a good job, and obviously, like the episode ended with me in the corner here, and so now, Dan, I want to talk to you real quick, and I don't want you to give away any spoilers. And if, I know we really haven't even like finalized the plot line or anything yet, but just maybe I don't know, maybe to sort of talk about your sort of inspiration for this story. I know we sort of had just talked one night, and you just started spitballing ideas, and we kind of came up with something. But just go ahead and sort of talk about stuff. I mean, don't give anything away, but yeah,
No,
you
no,
have the floor,
just
so go ahead.
I don't know. I was looking at the screen like your thing where you're actually slicing the Enderman. I was like, yeah, but it's like
Oh, the picture.
yeah, the picture that you have.
That, yeah,
And I
Claire
was
can see
like,
from- yep.
it's kind of cool thinking that the Endermans would be like your enemy, but at the same time, I said like, if you want to have like some better story in it, you're gonna actually have you need some other people to actually help you or be your enemy. So that's with your with creepy skin you add on. It's like this way we could have like different. We had the real Endermans, then we have like the lesser Endermans, and then I said, why would they be different? It's like a virus or something. It's like, and from there we kind of like went ahead with the whole story and
Yeah.
why exactly you lost your family in that story, and when we think about that, where it's gonna put you, and how can Chimney Swift save the world? So pretty much that's the main thing like behind everything is like the Endermans, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that now the Endermans are getting like
I know.
buffed back because like they're so cool and
Yeah.
they're supposed to be scary and strong, and yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like, you know, obviously we wanted it to revolve around the Enderman. And speaking of moving parts and everything, you know, there were, when one point it came out, you know, we were all like, yeah, Enderman. And then you fight him, you're like, wow, these are really easy.
Yeah.
And personally,
Lame.
like, yeah, I was like nervous because I mean, you know, both Lachlan and I had really played up the whole fear of the Enderman. You know, me especially, like doing that first video, like Enderman was scary. Everybody was like anticipating the release of them. They were anticipating like the fear coming with them. You know, like nobody wants to die in Minecraft. It's not fun. And then to see them like be easy, I was just like, oh man, this is not going to do well for my series because I want the series to reflect that fear. You know what I mean? Like I want
Yeah.
it to be a creepy series as well. But like speaking of moving parts, and Jevin, I just remembered this dude because Jevin actually was the bad guy in the trailer that I shot.
Oh
like,
yeah,
the initial
where I
trailer.
was stabbing him, and
Yeah,
yeah.
Knocked,
I was
that's-
also chimney for a little bit too. So
right. So so the way that trailer links to the first episode was basically I went mining. This dude looking like an Enderman pops out with a stick, beats me over the head, and I get knocked out, and I wake up in the first episode in a jail cell. That's how it starts. That's how the story kind of starts. But the funny thing was, the night that we were recording the first episode of The Rise of EnderSwift, Minecraft.net was not working properly, and you couldn't change your skin. So, Jevin, we got really lucky, dude.
That I
because
kept
you
it
already
on,
had,
yeah.
that
You
you already
know-
had that Enderman skin still on. So we got really, really lucky
I was
there.
stuck with it. I had to do like a lot of episode with my Enderman skin just because of that, because like I couldn't change it.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
it was annoying, but like it worked out for us, and like that's the kind of like I feel like we had a lot of luck in that regard at the beginning of the series. So, anyways, I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
That's about it. I think that's good.
Yeah.
besides
So,
those annoying spiders in the trailer,
And how annoying it was to
Yeah.
build the ravine or build in the water. That was
Oh
like
my
a good
God.
20
Yeah,
minutes
you
because
raged about that,
yeah,
bro.
I was getting really mad because actually it's not just in the ravine. It actually does come and poke out into this river here. So
Yeah.
you can see there's a little bit here. I was actually flying over here a second ago, and that was just a pain. But I really wanted to kind of just keep going with the ravine thing and make it look like you were in one. Because if you did look at the window at one point, didn't you? And you
Yes, I
pointed that
did,
out. So
yeah.
I wanted it to look like it was built to it, and so I stuck it with all the way to the end there into the staircase. And yeah.
Yeah, you can see the stone brick in the water here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were asking in the actual episode, the comments on Machinima Realm, they were saying, will this be able, will I be able to download this as a custom map or as a map? And the answer is yes. At the end of the series, whenever it ends, I will release this to you guys as a world download. The thing about this is I picked this location like right here. I don't know how close the other scenes will be shot to this location.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of
but-
differences, I assume.
The nice thing is I will include the coordinates for you guys. So I might give you the world, and you might spawn in some place like way off in Timbuktu, and you're like, where the heck is the jail? I want to go visit the scene from the first episode. I'll include the coordinates to that for you guys, so you guys can fly there or run there or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. episodes will be coming out on Machinima Realm every Friday, provided that I'm not too busy to record and get stuff out. If that happens, I'll probably let you guys know that I'm just gonna miss a week and then it'll be out next week or something. But the episodes should come out every Friday, and I've got great friends here. You guys check their channels out. They've been helping a lot. Like this, this is my series, but without them, it wouldn't be possible. So a lot of fun stuff coming. A lot of fun stuff coming up. A lot of fun and cool stuff. Kind of getting into the storyline a little bit. Just
and later on, and later behind the scenes, we can talk more about things and stuff like
Sure.
that. So this isn't the only behind the scenes. There's gonna be
Yeah, there'll be a lot more
We're
considering
gonna
we
do
have
behind the scenes for
a
every
whole
episode.
map to build still.
yeah.
I have to go into
So-
jail. The sun is right.
This is nothing compared to what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm a vampire.
This is like a percentage, a little tiny percentage.
All right, some shadow right here.
Jen, you're a vampire. You gotta hide.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide right here.
This is the coolest part right here. Look at this. If you go up this waterfall right here, you can actually get into that secret room that you couldn't get into before. Check that out. Isn't that cool?
Ooh. Here we
It's a
go.
race. Isn't that cool?
It's kind of hard to actually get in. Oh yeah.
There's no other way in. But anyways, you guys, check these guys' channels out. They're awesome. Links will be in the description. And we're actually right now. It's Friday morning, early, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on the next one. So special treat. But yeah, we will be doing a behind the scenes for every episode that we do. And no, save the Ender Pearl.
That's the famous Ender Pearl from the
Yeah,
episode.
You keep
Better
your eyes-
hold on to that. Some keepsakes.
Yeah, that's gonna be have an important role in the story as well. So, anyways, you guys, once again, my name is EnderSwift. Thank you for watching, and thanks to iJevin, Mr. 360 Games, and Dan21 for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.